everyday thing. It's an everyday thing. It's an everyday thing when you let your nuts hang.
How's it going, sir? God bless you.
How you doing?
I'm doing all right. You're the guy, you own the honky tonk?
Nope, I'm just one of the folks that work here.
They won't let me in here.
They won't. Why not?
Because I said the N word on the internet. Now they say I'm just an un-American person because I believe in freedom of speech. Isn't that crazy?
Well, considering that two of my boys are black, I can understand that.
Why does that matter?
It does. I don't like it. Just go ahead.
You don't like freedom of speech either?
Just go ahead and go.
I'm gonna stand right here. What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna give me a flip flop.
I'm gonna go to jail? Look at him. He's gonna waddle over to the cop.
So he calls him a N-word pretty much because he says he has black sons. And just for no reason, you know, he says it's for freedom of speech, but really it's for hate. Like, it's nothing but hate. There's no reason for this. But I mean, he's really going around trying to get reactions out of black people and out of anyone, really. So we're going to talk about some of the stuff, and we're going to go into other videos, and we're going to react to Poetic Flacco's videos reacting to Chudthebuilder content.
But
This is DDG.
You know what's blowing me? I don't know what the fuck he stream on, but whatever he's streaming on, that's the real problem. Kick, is he banned on Kick, bro? Kick dead ass wrong, for real. Oh, Kick banned him? About time, bro. I would say, Kick, you dead ass wrong letting that nigga do that shit that long. And then they gonna wait until somebody pop his ass, and then what?
So he's not banned on Kick. Kick banned him for like 3 days, suspended his account, but they did demonetize him and took away his verification. So he was monetized doing this. Now he's monetizing it on a different platform. I don't know, it's some Peel content, some Peel channel. But the fact that whatever platform is allowing him to stream this nonsense, you know, I get it, free speech, whatever. I don't know the platform. It's probably a paid platform because like there's platforms like Patreon and stuff like that where you can pay to watch a person, and if you pay to watch them, then they can pretty much do and say what they want, because there's a people have Patreons that people show nude stuff on, and OnlyFans also. So you can do pretty much whatever on sites where people subscribe to you and it's behind a paywall, and you can do pretty much whatever you want. And that's what he does. So people actually pay to watch his site to do whatever he wants. Now in this scene right here, we're gonna get into what happened on this scene, but Chud basically antagonizes black people, gets them to react, and then does this.
He's a black guy.
Caught him reporting somebody in person.
I got him on tape. Hold on. He's wearing gray pants.
What he does is start shit, but then he'll pull a gun out on you as soon as you do something.
You got me.
But I'm licensed to carry too. We both licensed to carry. I finally ran into him. He got his, I got mine. But he on the phone with the police. He just obviously started with somebody.
Yeah, so he's calling the police on. He's filing a police report. He'll antagonize you, call you the N-word, then call the police on you when you do something to him. Because one dude spit on him, another dude I can't remember what he did. I don't remember what he did, but one dude spit on him for sure.
What I think is going to happen with this Chudthebuilder guy is that someone is going to assault him. They're going to punch him. And it feels like he's been saying, if you attack me, I'm going to kill you. And that is a legal conundrum that is being tabled, and it's probably going to happen at a certain point. But I don't think legality falls in his lap in terms of him thinking that his actions would be protected, right? So let me ask you a question. If you go for a jog,
yeah, go ahead.
If you go for a jog, right? Somebody sees you, you're jogging, whatever, you're jogging through a park. They'd be like, you have your gun on you. They don't know. They see you. They'll be like, hey, ain't you the nigga from the Fresh and Fit podcast? You'd be like, yeah, what's up, man? And you keep jogging. They'll be like, man, didn't you say you don't fuck with whatever? And you're like, yeah, you keep, and then they just sock you.
Yep.
Bang.
Yep.
Are you then allowed, like you're not like knocked out, but you're fucking startled. Are you then allowed to take your gun out and defend yourself, or do you have to catch a squabble?
It depends on the situation. So like if he catches me off guard and he hits me and I didn't see him coming and I don't know what he has and I shoot him, that'll probably be a clean shoot depending on the situation. Because the thing is, man, every use of force situation is so different, and then it's based on what was known to the individual at the time. Let's say it's nighttime. It's early morning, right? I'm running. I could say and he hits me. Well, I can't see his hands. I don't know what happened. He just came up on me. It's nighttime, etc. That changes the pattern of facts significantly. So, was there anyone else with him? Was there someone else in another car and they were saying some things? Did he say, I'm going to kill you? Did he say, I'm going to knock you out, blah, blah, whatever? All of these different factors, and this is why use of force is so tricky, because it depends on all the different multitude of factors that came in that led you to, that use of force. Some idiot in your chat said something about, pepper spray doesn't, you can't be met with lethal force. It absolutely can. Pull out pepper spray on a cop and see what happens, dumbass. Some niggas are stupid in your chat, bro. No offense. Pull out pepper spray on a cop and see what happens. You're gonna get shot. 100%.
Wait. You believe law enforcement would use, they would shoot someone who was trying to pepper spray?
Bro, if you pull out pepper spray on a cop, you're dead. I'm telling you right now, you're dead. You are going to get shot. And I'll tell you why. Because every cop gets pepper sprayed in the academy, and ask anyone in here that's law enforcement. Almost every police academy forces you to get pepper sprayed and definitely tased, especially if you carry a taser. If you pull out pepper spray on a cop, you're gonna get shot, 100%. Because people need to understand, when it comes to police officers, they elevate to a level above the force that's being used against them. So if you go ahead and you punch a cop or whatever, right? Or you have your hands, whatever, depending on the situation, they're going to pull out a taser. They're going to pull out a baton. They're going to use numbers. They're always going to make it where there's a saying, you go home no matter what. That's what every.
Yeah, but the only difference about this is, the only thing about this is someone going around looking for trouble. If you're going around looking for trouble and you find it and you shoot someone, it's going to be hard for you, and you're filming yourself going around antagonizing people or provoking people, whether you're using First Amendment rights or whatever, and someone gets mad and does something to you. If you're intentionally antagonizing somebody and anything happens, you get hurt or that person gets hurt, it all depends on what's the actual situation. I don't think you can justify self-defense if you're going around antagonizing somebody. It's not like a cop who's doing his job. A cop, if a cop is harassing somebody, it's still a cop doing his job. This guy walking around the streets of, where is he at? Nashville, Tennessee. That's not doing his job. He's just going around recording people, antagonizing people. And if he shoots someone that doesn't like them, doesn't want to be antagonized, and he's clearly done it over several times. He's even went to jail for bear macing somebody. So it's clear that what he's doing will get him put in jail for life if he shoots somebody and kills him. He's not going to get off on that.
Single police department teaches you this way. Every federal agency teaches you, you go home no matter what. You win every single fight. If that means you beat his ass with a baton, if that means you tase him, if that means you pepper spray him, if it means it's 70 y'all niggas and you whoop his ass, you're going to go home. That's what they teach you. That's why they're so aggressive if you ever show any type of force against them. So if you try to squabble up, they're going to tase or shoot you. If you try to pull out OC, you're 1,000% going to get shot. That's why some people in your chat are retarded. I know offense, some of y'all niggas are stupid and need to just shut up. If you pull out pepper spray, you're going to get shot by the police. 100%. You're going to get shot.
So I was thinking that maybe you would probably get shot because a police officer has lethal weapons on their person. And if they become incapacitated, you could probably use those weapons to not only kill them, but kill other people. So they need to, number one, when you pull out anything, make sure that they're still vigilant and still within, whatever. So
sure, because they have the right to be the aggressor. So I understand what yes, but also, well, as a private civilian, if you got a gun on you and someone knocks you out, you can also articulate that you're incapacitated. They can take your gun from you and kill you. Same situation.
So here is Chud admitting that he assaulted somebody for calling him mean words.
All right, so this is this part of where Chud is going to get himself in a lot of trouble if he goes to court over anything.
Chud, who goes around saying he believes in free speech, is about to admit to assaulting a college kid because the college kid called him mean words after he called the college kid the N-word. So Chud says, LOL, why you ain't do none? Meanwhile, I walked away laughing while he wept actual tears into his hands and went home with a sullen face. So Chud maced him for calling him mean words, while at the same time saying black folks are violent and and we like impulse because we are upset at him for calling us the N-word. Meanwhile,
so this is why I say this stuff. He's filming all this stuff, and all of this will eventually get him arrested for assault with weapons, dangerous weapons, deadly weapons, whatever weapon, and filming it. And it could be called premeditated. He might not, premeditate it on a specific person, but I'm going to get into more about the actual premeditation part of it in just a few minutes. Let's get to one of the situations right here.
What do you want to holler about? Look at him chimping out.
This is the situation where he actually called the police that we showed earlier.
Come on, crack me.
Talking about
Do something.
you think I'm waiting on cause I'm worrying about
Come
that?
on, do something.
after saying, I do it then, the dude did it, Chud didn't do nothing. Now, Chud would even admit, now this is what you don't see on camera, because black folks, we are intelligent. He knocked the phone out of Chud's hand so the phone can hit the ground, so there's no evidence. So even Chud would admit, once the phone hit the ground, the brother slapped him. But they weren't done with Chud yet. So after Chud gets slapped, the brother then hopped in his car and take off. Chud tries to take out his phone from off the ground and try to use it. And he wasn't ready to use it.
Now that it's more what's out here.
You gotta perform.
All right.
Because it ain't there
You
here.
call it what you want.
This guy was talking to me cordially.
I was, but you start calling me
Don't walk
N-word.
on me.
Big bro.
Don't
Big
walk
bro.
on
Big
me,
bro.
nigga.
Let him have it.
Hey, what, fool?
You got 18
I
right
know this person. Let him have it.
You done broke.
He gon'
Hey, bro. Hey, bro.
You done broke.
So now he just spit on him.
Spit on me. Do it again, you're gonna go to jail today.
The person
He said,
recorded
"Do it
made
again."
sure to turn the camera this way as the brother spat on him. But we know the brother spat on him because the brother said, I just spat on you. Somebody else just say,
Yeah, see, that's what this is where he calls the police on him. because the dude spit on him. One dude knocked the phone out of his hand. The other dude spit on him. And for that reason, Chud decided to call the police. Now, let's get
And you can't. What do you mean spit on me again? And you gonna go to jail?
Wait, you spit on him? Oh, my mom, you just spit on him.
See, now he going around saying he chimping out. He's gonna do that, chimping out. He's chimping out. I don't, it's really just calling people monkeys, black people monkeys. You know what I mean? Like, without calling them monkeys. So we know what it is. Like, so pretty much going around antagonizing people. So when something happens to them, and we're gonna get to that, when something happens to them, and the police are gonna be like, "Yeah, we know you, brother."
Big bro.
So now he wants to be a Karen.
I'm fit too. I swear I'm fit too.
So now he wants to get his tag and stuff like that. You harassing black people. You come into the area and then you call them the N-word and tell them they chimping out, basically calling them monkeys. Then when something happens to you, now you want to call the police as if you didn't do nothing. I didn't do nothing. I ain't do nothing. What they always say, didn't do nothing. They always call black people didn't do nothing. They call them didn't do's. I didn't do nothing.
You know what's crazy about? On my mama, he do it for content game. He came. I know, but it's cool. Cause guess what? Look, I said he can't treat nobody like no. Look, on my mama, look. He ain't treating nobody like one. He came in the store. He was cool. No. He was cool. And he came out the bathroom. And I looked. I said, bro, I know you done that. He said you want to print. I said, bro, I don't know. I'm not telling you to print. I said, I know you do content because he wasn't even like that until the slapped him. You and I were. He called the police on him. But what he do is he get us amped up and they call the police, bro.
So a nigga slapped him. Then he got spit on and he ain't do nothing. Now, let's see what happens when the police come.
If what you're doing is going around using racial slurs and profanity, that's a little different.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Are you gonna argue that in court? Because I walked into the gas station and walked out. Okay. And the guy
he didn't do nothing. I walked into the gas station and walked out. I did absolutely nothing. You was running your mouth, talking to people. Hey, you believe in freedom of speech? You my nigga, right? You my nigga, right? I could say this, whatever, da, 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 da. Okay, bam. Now look at you.
As I'm walking to my truck, I turn around. He's got something behind his back that looks like a gun. It's a drill.
Well, they're saying that.
So I don't give a f what they're saying. It's all recorded.
I got you.
And it's live streamed.
I know. I got you. And I'm just telling you.
And I have every right to say whatever I want on the internet without being chimped out on in public.
Okay.
All right.
You got your ID on?
Hey, what was your name and badge number?
714001162, sir.
Bro got.
So now he's upset because the police understand what he's doing. And he's sitting over here carrying out. He's acting like a Karen to the police. They're harassing me. They came over here. He was walking with a drill behind his back like it's a gun. Well, if you know it's a gun, it's a drill. If you would have shot him and you said he had a gun in his hand, but he really had a drill, you would have had a murder on your hands because nobody had a gun. You thought it was a gun, but you didn't know. You're not the police. See, it's different. Like Myron said, if the police feel that you are a threat, the police will take action. You're not a police because the police job is to do their job and go home. You, sir, you're not out there doing your job. You're out here antagonizing people. So this is what happens, police.
Especially when your officer comes up to me and says, hey, I've seen your content, but don't you think you kind of would expect this? No, I don't expect people to break the law. I'm a law-abiding citizen. I've broken no laws. And so I don't appreciate that being an excuse. Well, I'm on you guys. I've seen your content.
the witnesses that was present, because the people who actually did it, they left. All right, the folks who slapped him and spit on him, they left.
I'm a law-abiding citizen. I've broken no laws. And so I don't appreciate that being an excuse. Well, I'm on you guys' side. I'm on the side of the law and order.
On the side of law and order. You know what law and order means? Order means you mind your business and you go about your day, not antagonizing people, not going around expressing how far you can go with freedom of speech. Order means moving about the world freely without bothering somebody. Like, just, this is lawlessness, because he doesn't believe the law pertains to him. He just believes that, like, I can go do what I want because I'm an American and this is America. We have freedom of speech and I can go say and do as I please. And if somebody is offended, then so what? They don't have the freedoms to react. There's no consequence to what I can do. And then if they do something to him, then they're breaking the law. Well, if something happens to you for someone to break the law, you're bringing it on yourself. And that's what Chud won't see until it's too late. And that's what these police is trying to explain to him. You ain't going to know it until it's too late.
I'm trying to restore law and order. These people think there's a secondary law and order amongst themselves. I don't agree with that. And I'm standing by myself on this principle in front of the whole.
So also, if you don't know who this guy is, the reason why he's doing this is because he lost his business because people was calling him racist, and he was canceled. He was canceled because he was being a racist. Okay? And he was like, this is America, I have freedom of speech. I don't know what exactly he said, but he broke it down exactly what happened. He had a business where he's a carpenter or something, a plumber, carpenter, something like that. I would imagine a carpenter, because he's called Chudthebuilder. But it failed because no one wanted to use his business because he was deemed racist. Now that he's deemed a racist, no one wants to use his business, and his business fails. He's like, okay, I'm going to get back at all the blacks who did this to me. Blacks didn't do it to him. He did it to himself. But he takes no accountability for his actions. So he wants to go around antagonizing black people to try to lock up and tell them that that we think that there's a secondary law for being called the N-word, which there's no secondary law. Like, I just hope that he goes around, talks about Jewish people. Just go around talking about Jewish people. Go bother them. I bet you won't. But he won't. He will not go around talking about Jewish people. You know why? Because he knows where his bread is buttered.
Country and world.
Chud is having a very tough time getting over this L because the world is laughing at him. Even the racists are laughing at him. So Chud is now on Twitter damn near confessing to premeditated murder, right? You can't type things like this out and then think you about to get a self-defense case. So Chud goes, because he got embarrassed last night by, those brothers, he goes, series finale is dead chimp on the pavement and you rioting when I walk free. Stay tuned. So stay tuned means
So with that right there, series finale is dead chimp on the pavement and you monkeys rioting when I walk free. Stay tuned. That right there is saying that he is going to hurt a black person if or when provoked, not if, when provoked. So when he goes up to a black person and he uses his freedom of speech, we're going to use air quotes, freedom of speech, and that person lashes out on him and puts their hands on him or something, he's going to shoot him and try to kill him. And he's going to he's going to attempt to succeed in killing that person the best way he know how. And if he does, he's going to say, I will walk free. Stay tuned. Now, if this goes, now that this is on the internet, and I don't know if we'll be able to like use video evidence to like prove, oh, you made this tweet, because anybody can say that's AI, whoop bam, da da. If this goes to trial and this comes up, this tweet comes up, automatic guilty. You're not getting past this. You went out there to antagonize people. You found the right person who was going to take your bait, and they attacked you and you killed them. You know, there's people who are sick of life. They don't want to live no more, but they're too scared to do it themselves. So what do? They go get a gun. They go commit a crime. They commit a crime in the dumbest way. So police will show up. As soon as the police show up, they brandish a weapon. They get killed. Now that person is dead like they wanted. That person is dead. And they're killed by the police officers, not by themselves. So they call it suicide by cop. And the reason is because they don't have the courage to do it themselves. They don't have the courage to take their own life. So they go rob a bank or a convenience store and point the firearm at the police so the police can kill them. And that's an insane person. Even somebody killing themselves is insane, but I think the more crazy person is somebody who does that. And so that is what Chud is doing, but in a different kind of manner. Like Chud is going out looking for somebody to take out. Now this is crazy. He's about to try to get these cops to, fall into it. And they're really not paying him no mind. And this is the antagonizing part, because white people do this. Now this is not Chudthebuilder style, but white people expect you to talk to them and be nice. But Chud takes it a step further. He takes it a step further and wants them to react violently or get aggressive.
Character.
Got your body cam on? No? I want to know what y'all were talking about before I walked over here.
See, you want to know what we talking about. So this is kind of Karen mentality. Like if you're just minding your business, parked in your car, and you're sitting in the maybe in the street in a residential neighborhood, and there's a guy who walks his dog every day, and he sees you in the car, and he walks back and he sees you in the car again. He might walk back one more time just to see you in the car, and he's coming to, hey, do you belong in this neighborhood you lost? Like, hey, I ain't looking for no directions. I know where I'm at. I know where I'm going. Well, this is so and so. This is public property. You should maybe try to find your way. What? No, get away from me. Get away from me. Please go. Why? That's what I was mean by white people do that type of stuff. But what Chud is doing is the same thing, but he's trying to draw a reaction out of these people, out of these law enforcement, which I don't know if they law enforcement, but I don't know if this one is the one with the looking at his phone, but this one surely is.
You've been saying it here the whole time in your live stream. What's he videoing me for? You don't know? Anything malicious? You sure you didn't say nothing? Here's that guy. Is that what he said? Huh? You don't got nothing to say, though. All right, well, God bless you. Hey, keep the street safe. White monster! That's why he's not chimping out. That'll do it. Black guys need to drink a white monster. It'll make...
You see, he just couldn't help himself. He just couldn't help himself. White monster. That's why he's not chimping out. Black guys need to drink a white monster. What does that have to do with anything but to draw a reaction?
Make them mature, it'll give them a good job, and it'll be a productive member of society. White monster. We're going to get a sponsorship one day.
So you see that? He says, if you drink a white monster, basically he's saying because of the white monster, makes that black man a better person. Like, what the, just the nonsense. And he's having a hoot and hollering of a time, right? Oh my gosh. He's just having a good old dandy time. Listen. I hope he's enjoying this. I hope he's enjoying this this little fame he got here, because this ain't gonna end well, honestly. Like, man, God don't play with people. God gives people grace, and God shows everybody exactly who they need to show them, just so they can make an example of you. So now this next scene, he's about to talk to a tall black guy, and he's gonna hit him with a race joke, and another failed reaction to his bull crap.
6'9". Hey, you know why black guys are so tall? Because they're Negro. Because they're Negroes. Oh, that's funny. The liberal girls don't like it, though. My dad told me that in like first grade. Because the
Oh, so then he goes around and says, because of the hard R-E-R. Come on, man. Like that, you saying it now? He's saying it's freedom of speech. Now he's just saying it to be like, I don't know, man. I don't even know why people get mad at this dude, because he's a cuck.
Huh? You didn't see anything. It's on live stream. Clip it, send it to my DMs, chat.
See now, even white people not putting up with this mess. This is when I say white allies have been around since slavery. White allies have been around since slavery. A lot of white people be like, man, I ain't with this. I ain't with this. This is not morally, this is not my cup of tea. I'm not with using Christianity to keep people as slaves. I'm not with beating people just so I can get my wheat tilled for free. I'm not with that. But so they had a revolution against the Southern whites who wanted to keep America back. And I think this is the part of Donald Trump's "Make America Great Again." Those were his base. He wants to make America in the 1940s, when there was still segregation, when black people still had minimal rights, when women had no rights, you know. And I was going to go off subject, but I was going to say something about black women and what white men are doing to black women. Crazy situation, but
Chat.
I got hit with the taco.
Chat.
Come out here.
Chat.
Get out of his face. Don't come up to me. Dude, come up to me. In my face.
I didn't do anything.
Get out of my face. Get out of my face. I will defend myself.
Do it.
Somebody arrest.
I will defend myself. You put your hands on him. See, he's scared. This somebody arrest him. This is what he does. Goes around antagonizing people. Then when somebody pushes back on him, now he's, I want to get him arrested. I'll defend myself. What are you scared for? What are you scared for? You getting that action. This is what you wanted. If you go around now people should be able to control their tempers. Yeah, I get that. People should go around controlling. People should be able to control their tempers. But if they don't, you just better have a paid attorney.
Arrest him. His ass. He just threw.
He didn't do all this.
You see what I'm saying? I'm walking away. He threw me because he's a pussy.
That wasn't him. Bro, you're a Nazi.
Oh, so now he waving down the police.
Can I get a selfie? Yeah. Give me a second. This guy just threw at me.
He's going to oh my God.
Thank you. Can you get it off? Thank you.
Bro, look at these dudes. Look at these dudes. Glazing this grown ass man. All of them. Glazing a grown ass man. That's crazy.
Thank you.
That ain't right. Send us like a video, a clip.
Dude, people are chimping
The guy
out.
just threw at me.
We got these mother.
We got a long, man, America is getting more racist. No, it's not getting more racist. It's getting more outwardly racist with the internet. That's crazy, right?
We got these chimping out on us. You got my ID. I just talked to you guys last night. I don't know if I got it on me. Yeah, I know. Go get him, bro. That's the dude that. We got officers talking to him. That guy right there.
So on this last clip, this is the one we showed earlier. Damn shame what they gonna do to this man. This right here turned a lot of people against Chud. This turned a lot of people against Chud. People that was like, man, I was with you when all you did was mess with black people. But now you messing with the whites.
How's it going, sir? God bless you.
How you doing?
I'm doing all right. You're the guy, you own the honky tonk?
Nope, I'm just one of the folks who work here.
They won't let me in here.
They won't. Why not?
Because I said the N-word on the internet. Now they say I'm just an un-American person because I believe in freedom of speech. Isn't that crazy?
Well, considering that two of my boys are black, I can understand that.
Why does that matter?
It does. I don't like it. Just go ahead.
You don't like freedom of speech either?
Just go ahead and go.
I'm going to stand right here.
Right there. That's when they call him. Man, come on. Yeah. Everyday people, man, let me know what y'all think about this crazy situation in the comment section.